What's up, group? I decided that I was going to do my video here at, where am I at? I think I'm at Applebee's or TGI Fridays or something like that. I'm somewhere. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started. You said come up with a topic and just talk about it. So, and I hope this music isn't a distraction. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, it's interesting. I gotta think of something. Okay, go ahead and get started. And this is something that I was thinking about just saying to people on Facebook. When I post online, my purpose is to share information. I'm not trying to change people's minds or whatever. I'm not trying to make people think the way that I think. I'm really just trying to share information because I believe that some information may be helpful. Now, being that I deal with different groups of people, some information that I share may be accepted by one group and it may be offensive to another group. And I understand that, but I cannot cater my information to one group over the other if I'm just sharing with everyone. And I also don't know like how the information will touch certain people, so I just share it. Now, I've never been a person of bad intention, and I've never been a person that wants the worst or wants bad for anyone. So anything that I share, if I'm not trying to give your opinion or get your opinion, I'm actually trying to help you out. You know, I do understand that some people are not as far along as others, so they can take what I'm saying as me not necessarily trying to help, but maybe boasting, or even just trying to say that I'm better than, and I'm not. For example, I've been speaking about crypto and Bitcoin a lot, and just how, you know, whatever's going on with politics, like pay attention, follow the money or whatever, pay attention to the financials of it. And I can understand if you don't like this particular person for whatever reason, but don't let your hatred towards that person deter you from getting money. And of course, people will say, oh, well, it's not all about money. And I understand that it's not all about money, but I do also understand that anybody who's on Facebook who can actually comment to me, they're spending money, which means they need money. And then them needing money or whatever, then it is somewhat about money. But one lady mentioned to me when I spoke about crypto that not everyone is able to be in Bitcoin. And in my mind, I'm like, everyone is able to be in Bitcoin. Not everyone is able to get in Bitcoin right now and become a millionaire, but that's not the play. If it's really about investing and it's really about just trying to secure your future, then it's not about getting in something today and then being a millionaire next month or anything like that. So if that was the case, not everyone is able to do that. There's a large amount of people who are not able to do that. Like if you're going into Bitcoin right now and you're expecting to be a millionaire, then that means that you have about $1 million to invest in Bitcoin, or close to $1 million. Just because we're so far past that point where you can take $1,000 or whatever and turn it into $100,000 by putting it in Bitcoin within a year's time or a cycle's time. We're not there anymore, but I'm just constantly trying to tell people, hey, just understand that this is the start. This is the start of your investment. So instead of saying not everyone can afford Bitcoin, if you can afford any of the luxuries in your life, if you can afford Starbucks, if you can afford to get a cheesecake when you're out, if you can afford to like give money away to people, if you can afford to buy snacks, just you can afford to do anything with any additional money, and all of your money isn't going to your bills and your food and things, then you have enough money to buy Bitcoin. Even if that means spending $25 a month. Excuse me. Even if that meant spending $25 a month. Spending $25 a month and Let's let it play out. No, you don't know what'll happen over the next 4 years or so. Like, you're $25 a month. It may not turn you into a millionaire, but it could, like, double your money, triple your money, even like quadruple your money. Never know. And you still have that accumulated $25 a month plus more on top of that, which, I mean, everybody can do stuff with additional money or whatever. So I feel like people need to stop getting in their heads that I need to get in Bitcoin so that I can become rich. It's not how investments work. It's not how the stock market works or whatever. You don't get in terms of becoming rich. You get in to like multiply your money and to grow your money. Same thing needs to be viewed with Bitcoin. But I try to get that across to people, and they don't like really want to listen. And maybe it's my delivery. So it's something I have to work on. It's something I'll continue to work on, because I do feel like that this is an opportunity for people to invest in something. And being that I'm familiar with it, I would like to share the information so that they can grow their wealth and just understand how this market works. But I think my 5 minutes are up, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. I really hope that y'all were able to hear me, because I know this music has been going on in the background, and I'm not trying to be extra loud. And where am I at again? Chili's, Applebee's, wherever I am. I'm not trying to be extra loud up in this place. But either way, that's my 5 minutes. I'm gonna mute it, look at my facial expressions and see my body language, and then I'm gonna flip it, listen to my voice, and I'm also going to upload it into my program or whatever and see if I can get a transcript. Like what all I'm saying, I probably would take the transcript and run it in ChatGPT and see if ChatGPT can find a better way for me to communicate that. But anyway, this is my video done. Hope this is helpful for me. But anyway, peace.